Episode 12, 52 axe patterns. Oh yeah. I'm Ed with Redbeard Knife and Tool, and this is my story about the intricacies of restoring and hanging 52 different axe patterns. There's something intimate about bringing an old axe back to life. Some have been through a lot, and some haven't. And giving them a new purpose, whether it's hanging them on a wall or putting them back into service, I get to change their history. Every axe has a story. So is this really an axe? It is a pickaxe, and I don't know, it's got an axe eye, so that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if this eye is a slip fit, but I'm going to fit it with a traditional wedge fit. It has a couple of cool marks on it. It says 214. I don't know what that means. I'm not really sure. It has a W on the side of one blade, and then you flip it exactly around the same place. There's a W on this side. That might be a user mark because it looks like it's made with chisels. I'm not sure. May have been when they hang it up, they could see it's theirs. Every time they hang it up, it doesn't matter whether they hang it up this way or that way, they can still see the W. I don't know. And there's some remnants of another stamp right here where I can't tell what that is either. But we're going to get this hung on a Whiskey River 24-inch double handle hickory. It's a B grade, but the grain is perfect. It's pretty good. It's perfect. So we're going to hang it on this, and it's pretty close already. It's kind of going into lugs. So right now, all I'm going to do is thin out the sides and see where we go from there. But I'm going to turn my fan on. It's warm. I'm in southern Mississippi. I know you guys are cold up somewhere up in the north, but down here it gets warm pretty quick. So I'm going to turn my fan on, then we're going to get started. All right, we're going in. Let me turn this off. All right, we're going in under the lugs, and it's just starting to fit a little bit. I'm going to give this thing a couple of whacks and see what it looks like. Yeah, so it's going in a little bit crooked, but I think this is going to be a quick one. Yeah. So we got a little bit of rub right there. That's where the lugs are touching, and in the front and back. So that's good. In the front and the back. So I'm going to touch this up a little bit and take a little more out of the middle, just a touch. So this is looking pretty fantastic. Let me see if I can tap that down just a little bit on the one side. Yeah. So for all intents and purposes, I could put a wedge in this right now and just call it done. But I would really like this shoulder to be up a little bit higher to maybe stop right about there. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a point, do I need to drop it down? Or do I just bring the shoulder up? So if I bring the shoulder up, I use my grinder to go up and do it that way. I'm gonna pop it off and I'll think about it. So I have contact all the way across here, and it goes down, and then mostly here. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, I'm gonna bring it down some more and make a decision from there. So I'm going to drop it down some more. We got a little bit of curl. I think come down like maybe another ½ inch, and I'd be good with that. Totally good. Yeah. Yeah. So we got really good contact and compression all the way around. I just need to take off a little bit right here on this shoulder, and just a little bit there. But it's doing a great job right there where it's at. So I'm gonna trim this, check it again, and then probably move the shoulders up. Yeah, we're good right there. So I'm gonna pop this back off, and I'm gonna use my grinder to move the shoulders up. Probably flip my grinder around and use the slack belt, because I think that would be a little bit easier. Or maybe I'll clean it up with my contact wheel just to get the profile, and then clean the curves with the slack belt. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So I'm gonna bring the shoulders up, probably come up to about right there, and right there. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them up there. So I'm gonna get my card scraper and clean the rest of this up, and I think we're there. I think we're there. So if you've never used a card scraper, this is just a flat piece of metal. I got this from, of course, Whiskey River. It's got a curved end on this side, curved end on the bottom side, and these are flat. When these do go dull, I use this quite a bit. So when it goes dull, I just get a flat surface with a piece of sandpaper and run the flats. For this, I use a spray paint can, and I just wrap a piece of sandpaper around it, and then clean these edges, clean this edge up. But yeah, you just drag it on the edge, and it cleans up, because the 24 grit is pretty coarse, so it obviously leaves some pretty deep scratches, and this will clean those scratches right off. Yeah, you see that's the side that I just did, and then on this side, see all the deep scratches. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm cleaning up these scratches. You could push it or pull it. It'll scratch away on the push or the pull stroke. It doesn't matter. Yeah. This handle has curl in it. This is going to be fun. That just means this video got a little bit longer, because now I got to do something to bring the curl out. Yeah, feels pretty good. Let's go sand this thing down. Yeah, look at that. This is 60 grit sandpaper. I'm going to sand it down really well. Actually, it's 80. I'm going to sand it down really well and see if the curl is even worth trying to come out. So, wish me luck. I still can't tell. There's a little feints of curl every now and then, so I'm going to keep going with higher grit sandpaper until I make that decision whether it's got curl or not. I just finished 180 and I'm still undecided. On to 220 and then maybe 400. 400. So I'm starting to see some curl, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do Aquafortis, but I'm still going to do a light torch and then treat it with iron acetate. So let's do that. Light torch. Got my sanding sponge. Man, this thing's hot. Let me get my glove to hold on to it. Just kind of touch it up. So some of the curl did come out, and I think that the iron acetate is going to bring it out some. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but I think it is. So let's get the iron acetate out. This is my new jug. I still got to show you guys the difference between my old jug and new jug. I don't know how dark this is going to get, but I'm not so sure it really matters. It's going to be cool though. It's definitely going to make the grain pop and the curl. You guys see the steam coming off the handle? It got pretty hot. But I didn't burn it. It just kind of toasted it. So that's cool. And because it's hot, it's soaking up the vinegar really well. There. Put this in the vise, let it activate, sit there for a while, and then we'll check up on it. So this axe is also a loaner from Travis at Forcible Cure. He said he had a pickaxe that I could hang for him. So thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. All the guys that are helping me out, loaning me axes, axe patterns that I don't have and or never hung. I am very appreciative for the help. So let's get, I have a Whiskey River black walnut wedge that we're going to get started on. And get this going. We're not going to need a whole lot of wedge, but it's going to have to be a pretty abrupt wedge. So we'll see. I think we're going to stop right there because it's going to be pretty short and we're going to want it a little bit wide. And if I need to put in a cross wedge, which we might have to, I don't know, but we'll see. But it's going in about, so this thing is only about 1.5 inches wide, so it's going in about probably about 1/2 inch, a little less. I'm going to shorten this a little bit. Because we kind of want it to fill up. So now it's going in about 3/8 of an inch. So that's a little better. A little better. We're waiting on the handle, and I think it's done. But I need to let it dry off a little bit. So while the handle is drying, I'm going to get, this is going to be this is kind of a nice touch. I'm going to use a medium conditioning belt and just kind of back up the patina, like maybe, I don't know, we have to see, back it up maybe 1/2, 3/4 of an inch or 1 inch, and just polish that little bit on the end. I think that'd be cool. I think that's kind of a nice touch. I dig it. All right, we have the handle. Let me get a rag real quick. And what I usually do, because the vinegar leaves a little bit of oxidation. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just going to use a rag and just kind of hard wipe it, I guess you could say. Maybe I should use my sanding sponge. Let me get my sanding sponge. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, I think this will be better. Sorry about the dog. He's got issues. So it did bring out a little bit of the curl, but we may not see it. It may not show up on camera until after I put oil on it. Yeah. Let me wipe it off one more time. Yeah, this handle feels great. Look at that. All right. Get the head on this thing. Yeah. Oh man, that's freaking cool. Uh, getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself. A little bit of BLO or boiled polymerized boiled linseed oil. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I'm pretty excited about this. That is freaking cool. All right. I'm gonna have to help its way in. And then give it a wiggle from there. And going a little bit crooked. There we go. Make sure everything's straight. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be cool. It's a little bit, see how this side's a little higher? See if I could tap that straight at all. Nope. I go this way with it. Nope. I think it'll be all right. Oh yeah. Maybe it's just the way I was holding it. Check that out. Let's go get it cut. Maybe a little bit of cleanup. Not too much though. No, not at all. Let's oil this wedge. See what she looks like. Oh man. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I am super excited about this. Oh yeah, the curl did come out. It did come out. It's just a little bit right on the edge, but I love it. I absolutely love this axe. 24-inch Whiskey River, 24-inch double, and I managed to get it on a miner's pickaxe. Slippery. Let me get this thing wiped off, and I will be right back. All right, episode 12 is in the books with this super cool, probably really old pickaxe on this Whiskey River 24-inch full-size double handle. Treated with iron acetate, just one. Brought out this little bit of curl. I don't know if you can see that or not. Brought out this little bit of curl. A nice light brown Whiskey River walnut wedge. Yeah, this is a super cool axe. Check it out. I know it was a quick one, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate. This is number 12. I mean, it's cool. Next week, we'll be a quarter of the way there. So I'm excited. If you see something you like, let me know. If you see something you don't like, or if you see something I might be able to change, also please let me know. I enjoy hearing from you guys, the difference in opinions and experience and knowledge, tools, everything makes a difference. So let me know. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Episode 12 of 52 Axe Patterns. A pickaxe. It's freaking cool. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.